Long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously
on
Botched. We're interrogating this guy Jimmy, and then there was a bang.
Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back, listeners, to the 14th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the group is in the home of Jimmy. I think broken both of his legs at this point.
Casa de Jimmy, if you will.
Sure. Interrogating him, you just found out that the council has information on a possible cure to the fungal epidemic.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's what in the documents that you recovered. And at that moment, you had heard distant yelling and also low rumbles of what sounds like explosions or something along those lines outside.
It's not just Taco Tuesday coming back.
It's like a wave of ticks, just...
It's like how birds and fish all go together to make a bigger animals. Ticks.
Just a giant ball.
It's like
ball of ticks.
Yeah, it's like there was a cloud of nanobots sweeping across everything, except it's ticks. I have a tick, I'm sorry.
Also, they're level 4.
+2 to charisma.
Yeah. Oh, so that was a thing that I wanted to bring up as a sort of, since we don't have classes, if you did want to become proficient in a skill, you could declare it, and then you would spend an allotment of time like researching the skill, practicing the skill. Like you wouldn't get it right away. You would get it two or three levels later.
Nice. Do we get to do that like every couple of levels, or?
Yeah.
Every time we level, you say?
Every other level.
Every other level.
What if we're already proficient in the skill? Could we then
double proficiency?
Like double it up?
So if you wanted to become proficient in a skill, it's every 2 levels. So you let's say you declared it at level 4. At level 6, you'd become proficient in it. If you wanted to become an expert in it, it's every 3 levels. So if you wanted to, and you can pick one or the other every time you. Fuck it. We'll just say every time you level, you get to pick a skill. You can either become proficient in, or start to become. What is it? What is double proficient, Steve?
Yeah.
Expertise.
Expertise in.
I've spent years honing my survival skills, and finally, I have achieved proficiency.
Sure.
Nice.
So fucking proficient.
So yeah. So you guys can do that if you want.
Finally achieved expertise in perceptiveness.
What
I practiced staring at a fly flying around the room trying to find
Never
it.
lost him once, even when he did those little black flips.
So remind me, the house that we're in, this apartment.
Yes.
Is it an indoor apartment complex, or is it like outdoors, kind of like a beach hotel or a beach motel?
It's sort of like almost like a trailer. So basically, they stacked trailers up.
Okay, like
So
Ready
Shipping
Player
containers.
One.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah, the stacks.
Ready
Sure.
Zombie 1.
Yeah, but there's only like the buildings are separated by a few feet, like on the sides, and then there's 3 up.
So how do you get to third trailer?
There's a set of stairs.
Okay, so I'm outside because
Yeah.
I left the room after I broke his legs.
Yeah.
So did I see what exploded or what's going on out here?
So that area is sort of off in the back of the community, so you don't see exactly what's going on, but you can definitely hear every maybe 15 or so seconds just this booming sound that's maybe 100 yards away.
What floor are we on?
First,
Okay,
you're on the ground.
I thought we were
Yeah.
on the 4th.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back into the house.
You also hear lots of gunfire in the distance.
I'm gonna go back into the house.
Yeah.
Update everybody that there's probably a raid going on right now. And I'm going to start looking for binoculars or any kind of
Like a scope?
Scope or a telescope or anything inside this house.
Wait, am I crazy? Or I thought we came up in like an elevator through like a...
I thought we went through an elevator as well, but
No,
No? Okay.
there's no elevator.
All right. I mean, I was drunk, so I'm very wrong often.
High or low?
We had to be let in.
hi.
There is a pair of faded, sort of dirty binoculars in this room.
Binoculars.
Binoculars.
This is what happens, right? I write down silly things that you say, and then I don't ever
3 weeks
update
later,
them, and
yeah.
then
Then
3
you
weeks
don't
later,
know.
I have
I've got
no idea.
binoculars.
Just
What's
say
up?
binoculars, then don't write the silly thing.
But I like writing the silly things down. All right, I'm going to grab those and start making my way to the roof of the third stack.
Okay. So it's about 30 feet up,
Move
all the way up on top of the stacks.
Move going to take.
So you get up on top of the stack, and it doesn't quite overlook the wall. The walls, I think, are, well, you know what? It's pretty close. They're about the same. 30 feet for the building, 30 feet for the wall. It's pretty close. So you're standing above it, so you'd be able to see over
And
it.
I jump.
And you jump. Okay. Roll perception with advantage because you have binoculars.
Critical 20.
You can see every time you jump, it looks like a horde is just approaching the settlement. Not just a horde, though. I'm talking. I mean, thousands.
I was going to ask, how many yards deep would I say this horde is?
There are thousands and thousands of these
Ruh-rohs.
things. But not just that. There also appears to be some mutated versions
Siege mutants, you say?
that are lobbing balls of like fungal growths at the wall that are exploding into like spores and also like a fast growing fungus. And so it hasn't hit the wall yet, but you can hear the boom sounds as they hit.
All right.
And the guards on the wall, I mean, they're getting as many people up there as they can. They're all firing. They got their 50 cals going off. Some of them have rocket launchers, like, whatever they can. They're just going to town, and they're
great
just
MMR.
ringing an alarm to try and get everybody up on the wall as well.
All right, I'm gonna slide my way back down to the first floor and kick the door in.
Okay.
Chudman, this guy, we got to kill this guy, right? Because he's going to turn
Okay,
us.
well, first, no, let's not be hasty now, Feaster. Now, look, Jimmy.
I won't tell nobody nothing.
he looks
Jimmy,
like a squirrel.
listen.
I'm listening.
You tell me exactly where that safe is, and I will not shoot you in the femoral artery.
Well, it's in the research facility. You ain't gonna get in there.
Excellent. Thank you, Feaster. Feaster, thank you, Jimmy. Feaster, shoot him in the head.
What?
Yep, I'm doing it.
I was lying.
I'm gonna try to put it the angle so it looks like he's shooting himself and not put drugs and stuff
It's
around.
easier this way. You don't have to bleed out.
Yeah.
No tears now, only dreams.
What? I'm not bleeding. He just broke my legs. Did you botch?
I did botch.
Oh no! Please
As
don't
I
kill
said,
me
I'm,
with that
as I'm pointing the
that
gun
you-
through him towards myself. Oh, come on! I like this character.
Roll damage.
I'm coming. I'm coming, Mr. Peepers.
Oh no.
I have been.
You had to crit your perception check, didn't you? You piece of shit.
What does that have to do with anything?
Here, use the die I critted on.
I forget
Oh.
the Glock damage. Is it 2d6?
At that close, yeah, 2d6.
Fuck you.
I have expected you would be here a lot sooner, Feaster.
Oh, thank God. 3 between the two dice. Do I add my dex bonus or
Yes.
not? How's 7 then?
So it just nicks the ear and hits you right in the thigh.
If it's pointing
Jesus
towards
fucking Christ!
I thought you said you're trying to make it so he's shooting himself, but you said you were pointing it towards yourself
Pointing
too. I
it.
thought.
Yeah,
but he's
pointing
like,
it.
his legs are broken, so like he's down.
I know. I'm
Oh, I
saying
see
you're
what you're saying.
shooting.
I see what you're saying.
You're trying
Okay.
to shoot him in the head,
Yeah, but he thought he was shooting up.
but it hits
Yeah.
his ear and just hits yourself in the leg.
Yeah, but if
you
he's on his-
misjudged. You misjudged the
I'll take it.
angle.
I'll take that.
Okay.
It was a very low botch roll.
Yeah,
So I'm just
that's
having him
good.
shoot himself in the leg for 24 or for not 24
7.
damage. 7
Holy
damage.
shit!
Wait, so he's not, I didn't get him at all?
Nicks his
There's
ear.
a funny angle.
Just nicks his
Well,
ear.
now he's deaf in that ear at least.
It is. Beep.
Maybe you can.
Great job, Feaster.
I hope
don't
you
have
all
a gun, but I'm
botch
very proud of you.
Kill yourselves. Try to kill this guy.
I smash his face. I just jump on it like it's a rotten pumpkin.
He's not laying down.
Oh, I
Is
thought
he
he was
sitting?
laying down.
Well,
on the gr-
his
he has
knees
2
are
broken legs.
smashed.
He better be somewhere down low.
Well, yeah, no, he's down. He's like down on his knees. I thought.
He's on his
Like
smashed
saying prayers in the
knees.
streetlight.
I'll apply a gentle half Nelson to his. Just shh, shh.
He can't hear you because he's deaf in that ear. Because I just
Just
shot
go-
his ear.
I whispered to the other ear. The other ear.
I won't tell nobody.
Charlie.
I won't.
No,
I won't
no,
tell
you won't.
nobody, William.
No, you won't.
You can let
You're
me
right.
go. It's
you,
fine.
You won't tell anybody.
Strength check.
Sure.
Are you trying to like break his neck or just choke him to death?
I'm trying to choke him to death. That's a firm 11.
It takes you quite a while because you got a real
Feaster,
weak,
push on my arm. Push on my arm.
I'm applying pressure on my bullet
real
wound
weak
right now.
grip. But eventually he dies after like
2.5 minutes.
8 minutes. It takes about 8 minutes for him to.
At which point, Booth bursts through the door.
Sure.
We need your help. You have to take some bites out of him to make it look like the zombies got him.
I can't bite nobody with these cicadas.
That's true.
And we're out of cicada season, so I'm not going to be able to replenish my cicadas for a bit. But hey,
If only
here's the-
apples were here.
Here's or Corpsey. Here's the good thing. Oh, Corpsey is here. Oh no, that horse can't do nothing right now. There's we probably should be getting the fuck out of here. There's thousands of zombies breaking through this wall right now.
Jeez.
I hastily write a note that says, "I cannot stand how tiny my dick is anymore. Goodbye."
And then
While he's
Feaster
ready,
drop it
Charlie
on
comes
him.
back in and is
Feaster
like,
take-
"What the
okay, sorry.
fuck are y'all doing? We said we weren't going to kill him."
And I sprinkle some child porn on him.
and
Like Salt Day, just
Feaster
No.
grabs one of his belts and puts it around the guy's neck to make it look like he carried himself with his broken legs. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna play that one off.
Okay.
we're not gonna be here much longer.
And the bullet
because
wound in his ear.
These
He just has a nick.
I believe these zombies are gonna overtake this town, and we're not gonna have to worry about nothing.
So, Boof,
Ain't that right?
they
Owen?
were about 100 yards from the
That's-
wall
Oh,
and
okay.
closing.
That's not that much space.
No.
That's like 16 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Charlie.
Yeah, we're fucked.
No, we ain't fucked now, Charlie. We're gonna make it out of here. What what they were on northeast, southwest, what side of the wall?
Coming from the direction of the city. So,
South of us.
I believe it's to the west of you guys.
So we can just head on over to the east wall to give it a little hop, skip, and a run, and leave this place behind.
Can anybody maybe that's a doctor field dress my?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Something happened.
I'm gonna fix you right up, boy.
I will assist. I will assist.
I'm proficient in it.
No,
so-
I'm gonna help you anyway.
Well, if he's proficient,
You look-
and he assists you, then you get advantage.
I'm not
Stick
sure
my
about
finger
your
in
medical credentials there, Booth.
Well, that's a good thing that you assisted me because then I get to pick my better die.
Who's proficient?
I'm proficient.
No, not you. Is William proficient in medicine?
No, but he's very helpful.
No, you can only
Son of a
assist somebody if they're also proficient in that
Let me
skill.
Is that
re-roll
true?
then.
Did you make that up?
What'd you get for?
Well, I rolled two
Well, he
dice.
rolled two
Oh,
dice,
gotcha.
didn't you?
No, it's literally you can't assist somebody
So
unless
now
they're
you get
also
disadvantage
proficient.
instead.
Yeah, roll two.
For
take
trying
the
to
word.
pull one over on me, he says.
Well, I am very
Stop
proficient
sucking
in,
so
in
much.
persuasion, so I can persuade him to do it correctly.
14.
Oh yeah, you patch it up with your
It's good.
gauze
It's
and
good.
whatnot. You don't probably have the tools and time to pull the bullet out, but it'll take a little longer.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
I'm gonna give Feaster some pain meds,
Okay.
Cool.
some pills
Okay.
to help him, and then once we get into a secure location, I'm gonna dig deep inside your hole, boy, and get that bullet right out.
You're gonna
If
suck the
only- if
bullet
only
poison
Feel
out.
with my cicada teeth.
If only
Fucking
Cliff
gross.
was here, he'd be able to just suck it right out like a tick in the night.
He really does. It's fucked up how he used to do that.
He's good. He's a good assistant
Sucker?
surgeon.
Gets his little
Yeah.
tongue in there.
No, he really did because he's dead.
I know.
Past tense.
Nobody likes that you killed that possum except for
Hey, I didn't kill him.
Yes,
you
yeah,
technically
yes, you
killed
did.
him.
Fucking voice and head, collective voice and heads like, oh, you guys have pets? That's a shame.
You know, it's
No,
not
no, no.
horrible that you killed him, but it's-
Phil's got pit. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't have a pet.
Oh yeah, but I was playing that pet. That doesn't.
So it's you.
I
again.
didn't
It's just
do
me.
that.
It's always about me. I wanted to give old Cliffingtons a nice little Phantom of the Opera mask, but Danny said no. Danny said no.
Is that why you don't show any affection to the dog so he doesn't kill it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I've been showing that dog so much affection recently.
You kick the dog and then you whisper, "I love you.
I'm doing this for your safety.
I have to keep you safe."
This is for you. So yeah, what are you guys doing now?
I patched him up, and we're gonna.
Yeah.
I would suggest
Sure.
getting out to that east
The opposite
wall
way,
and getting the
yeah.
fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Is
Get the fuck
the
out.
armory on the way? Can we maybe pick up some supplies and some weapons on
Or
the way
steal a
out?
golf cart?
That
The
is
armory
exactly
is more
what I was
towards the
gonna
gate,
ask.
like
Shit.
the entrance of the encampment.
But
We
it
might
isn't
require
that?
more than a possum mace.
Isn't the
Stables?
stables where all the golf carts are kept? Isn't that on it?
Golf
on
carts?
the east wall?
Well, yeah. How else do you think the managers get around this? site?
Unless they're
They
gators.
walk in
Let's just walk it.
Kubotas.
Bicycles?
And
Are you
there's-
saying there's no golf carts at this entire encampment?
No, there's not really a way to charge them.
What about a four-wheeler?
they're propane?
Propane golf carts?
Yeah.
Well, they'd run out of gas.
Yeah, but we have a natural propane spring here
Okay.
in this town.
Sure.
Under
Who likes to breathe in
the,
it?
aqua,
No,
the
they'll-
propane aquifers of Atlanta.
So if you are where your location is, if you're looking out towards the opposite end of the encampment, aka the entrance, your right side is the wall where everybody is on top of, just throwing grenades, launching mortars, fucking shooting stuff constantly. I mean, most of the settlement is up on that wall firing wildly at whatever's over there. The left side of the encampment is the research facility. So the wall is on the other side of that. And the research facility is completely locked down, so only certain people get in there. It's not the easiest to get into. It's
you
pretty
mean
secure.
Like the guy we just killed, maybe?
He didn't go in there, I don't think. I think he dropped it off for somebody at like the door or something
Okay.
like that.
So we have to go out the way of the research facility, but like
If you're trying to go over that wall, you'd have to go past or
so
over
that's to
or
our
something.
that's to our left. The wall that's being attacked is to our right.
Yes. There's
Uh,
also
what's-
technically a wall behind you if you
Yeah, I
go
was gonna
back
say,
far enough.
is there a wall behind us that's maybe less guarded? That it maybe where's the horses are or something?
No, the horses are up by the entrance.
That seems like a terrible system.
That is a very terrible system.
Take the horses out.
Why would you
Between
keep the
animals.
horses where you can go out?
Where the
Why would you
explosives
do that?
are? Yeah.
What?
Horses love explosives.
That's true. Look at
If you train them right, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
That's fair.
it's fine.
You're right.
So how many of these stacks are around us?
Oh, the building stack. So there are 5 of them,
And how?
like rowed
what's,
up. But, I mean, further back, there's other buildings. There's
What's
other
the distance
construction
between
efforts.
them, though?
10 feet between each one.
So jumpable.
Nice.
Heading
Yeah.
east or heading west?
Left or right?
We're heading north.
Forward.
Okay.
If you leave his house, opposite of you is the entrance of the facility, like the whole entire encampment. So behind you would be the back end of it.
So we want to make the block around the house.
I will follow you guys, but as fast as I can because I'm not feeling great right now.
Man, I think it'd be great if we could just go pick up a couple weapons before we abscond with them.
Yeah, maybe we should go get Rari and Corpsey and all those over.
We can acquire them under the false pretense of assisting with
Yeah.
with
and
the
then we can
defense of the
then we
town.
can flee.
Yeah,
I like it, William.
I'm just gonna lie my little ass off.
Okay.
Charlie, you in?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Clint catches us, he's gonna whop the shit out of us.
I mean, in a time like this, who knows what happens to the enforcers?
Well, gun versus
you know?
board. He's out there boarding zombies right now. He's too busy.
Yep.
He does have
You
that
ain't
potato
wrong.
can
Uh-huh.
with the boards in it. Thum,
Yeah.
thum, thum.
It's like a minigun.
He's deadly accurate with it.
There's about 1,000 zombies out there with 2x4s through their heads.
Just call
I
him
would very
Post
much
Malone.
like a
Horrific
gun
sight.
back. That would make me very happy.
He's like
Post alone.
Vlad the Impaler
Still
with
low.
lumber.
Well, can we search this apartment real quick for more guns, and maybe we don't need to go to the armory and try to
Jimmy
bluff
doesn't
our
have
way
any
around?
guns.
So you guys already went through and you only found 1 gun in his apartment last time, I
That's
believe.
the one I just shot myself with.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys wouldn't even have guns.
Yeah, we took
I'm
it.
gonna try to go to the armorer and try to convince him that I need guns to help with the defense of the town,
That's fair.
and that
The
it is
armorer isn't the guy with the guns?
no, not
armory-
Hephaestus.
The quartermaster.
Oh,
yeah,
so
the
more towards the
quartermaster.
entrance. Okay. The guard station is also towards the front of the settlement. I mean, as you're going, it's chaos as people are running back and forth trying to get stuff.
Ooh.
And they're like, what are you guys doing? Get up on the wall.
We need weapons.
We're
we
being
need to be
overrun.
armed.
They're giving out weapons on the wall. Go, just get
Okay.
up on the wall.
We
Can
need
I-
projectile weapons down here so that we can send a volley over the wall.
What? You mean like a mortar? We have mortar stations already.
William, hold on. I got an idea.
Boom.
Let me, let's get up there. And I'm going to use my sweet silver tongue to try to bluff the guy that there's a report of a disturbance on the wall to the right.
Okay.
It was behind us. We're now on the right, so to our right now.
Okay. So on the other wall, basically, you're
Yeah.
saying. The opposite
Wait,
wall.
I was just informed by somebody's name that
You're saying this is somebody on the bottom or up on the top of the wall?
up on the
John
top where
Gardman.
we're getting the guns. We're like, I just informed that there was we need reinforcements on the. It was at south wall,
East wall.
east on the east wall by the sea.
Sure.
The Atlanta Ocean.
What'd you roll?
Um,
I got an 18.
deception. I am proficient.
Because of global warming.
I also got an 18.
It's true.
Meets
Tried to
beats?
tell
Yeah.
you,
But who's
so long.
who's beating
You're
what?
the attacker.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I win.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I've got a squad ready to go. We just need guns.
how many are in your squad?
There's 5 of us. 4 of us, sir.
Oh, you're gonna need at least another 5. Making it even 10. And
All right.
he just looks over and he calls out
right.
6 other people to go with you guys.
Yeah. And we each need we need 1 bandolier of grenades.
Okay. He gives you a basket of
Each.
grenades.
Awesome.
Oh shit.
It's like a picnic basket.
Here you go, Boof.
It's like
Thank you.
it's one of those sandcastle like buckets. That's
Oh, I
filled with
figured
grenades.
it was like one of those wicker
a
baskets.
picnic basket.
That has a nice checkerboard.
No.
in there.
And
It's a
also,
sandcastle.
sir, I've been injured, and I point to my leg, and I need my horse to be
I
able
need
to
to go
move
to the
around
nurse's-
to direct
nurse's
the
office.
people.
What? You can't ride a horse up on the wall.
Yeah, well, Jennifer Feaster can do a lot.
Yeah, Rari's really nimble.
We're not there's not room up on a wall for a horse. Just go over on the wall. And you know what? Actually, Cliff! And he
Is it
comes
giving
over
me a
with
splint?
it. He's like,
Cliff? Cliff is dead.
Cliff.
Cliff
Clint.
is dead.
Oh, Clint. Is it Clint?
You
Yeah.
said
Cliff.
Cliff.
Clint. That's the guy with the post, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Post alone.
Clint, I'm going to need you to take this gentleman over to the opposite wall. He's not maneuvering very well. He's just like, Clint. And he just grabs you, Feaster, and throws you up over his shoulder and just zips across to the other wall
See you
real
guys later.
fast. So fast.
I wonder if I could have snuck a grenade on that man.
You could try.
He's already gone.
I
You
mean,
don't want to kill Feaster.
I didn't
your
know you
friend.
wanted to put a grenade in it. I mean,
But,
you
I mean,
could-
he's quick. He could probably have dropped you off within 3 seconds.
We'll find out.
maybe.
Next
So, yeah.
week on Botched.
Sure. So Feaster, he zips you over to the other side, gives you a pat on the head, says,
Oh, okay.
Clint.
Oh,
and
thanks,
then
Clint.
zips right back across to the other side. So you're all by yourself over
God, I
there.
hate him.
There's a couple other guards over there that look at you confused. They're like, what are you doing over here?
I got sent over by command to make sure there was no disturbances over here.
Yeah, no,
I've got
there's
2 squads coming.
not much over here. It's pretty quiet.
How many
over
guys
here.
are there here?
Like 2.
Uh,
It's skeleton.
And
on
also,
that
you
side.
guys, we're reinforcing this position. You guys are supposed to go back to the front.
Well, why would they send you over here to then for us to go over there? Like, why would?
Because
you
I
just
got a
say-
field promotion, and you guys are now fuck off.
What?
Can I?
So you're just gonna be over here by
deceive him?
yourself?
I got 2 squads coming.
Well, you gotta wait until they get here.
Okay. Well, when they get here, you can go.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just following protocol. I don't
Yeah,
want to get
all right.
beamed in the head by Clint.
You're right. You're right. He was just here.
Yeah.
So now I'm waiting.
Hey, Clint.
So you guys,
Clint.
he zips back over. Clint.
Give me a ride, big guy. To the other side.
Break on through the other side.
He just stares at you for a bit, picks up his post cannon,
No.
turns without looking at you, and just thum, thum, just shooting out at the zombies, just not breaking eye contact with you because he's busy.
I want to go. You gave Feaster a ride. Why can't you give
Boom.
Boofy a ride?
Feaster was shot in the leg. If you shoot yourself in the leg, I bet he'd give you a ride.
Shoot yourself in the leg.
You know what? I got myself. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna go into my fanny pack.
Okay.
No one's fucking in here. So I'm gonna pull. Oh, look at this! I got a Clinty snack right here for you.
What is it?
It's some beef jerky.
Possum jerky.
No.
Possum doesn't make good jerky.
Clint drops his post cannon and literally picks you up, and he's slathering at the mouth, and he's just like, Clint loves beef jerky!
Clint, you get your Clippy snack once the job is complete.
Don't forget to come back for me and Charlie when you brought Boof over.
And he throws you over his shoulder, and he's actually handing, like, hand over hand down the line faster than he was before.
Boofing away.
In my beautiful Clint Lou.
Tosses you off, and it's just staring at you. Clint snack! Clint snack!
I'm gonna throw it in the air so he catches it.
He just snatches it out of there like a great white. A rain of slobber just comes down.
Oh, hey, Boof.
All over the place. It's gross.
All right, guys. I got my reinforcement. You guys can leave.
He gets back over and so one of them leaves.
I just poisoned Clint.
Did you poison Clint?
No, I wouldn't do that.
He shoots back.
His
over.
immune system won't take it. He's too strong.
Are you other two just gonna walk across, or are you?
So you're 10 foot.
Yeah,
10 foot
Charlie gets her
It's like a
gun
10-minute
and
trek.
goes to the other side.
Okay.
I
The other
suppose I will follow her.
the other squad of 5,
Rubes.
6. The other squad of 6 follows you because you're supposed to have an even 10.
I
There's 4
turn
of you.
around and say, no. Look. Clearly, while our need is great on the east wall, you are needed here.
No, literally, our orders are to go to that wall, so that's where we're going.
Then why did you wait for us to go there?
Yeah, y'all
That
could have
all
gone at any
happened
time.
in the span of like half a minute.
Yeah.
Just, we're going.
You've been standing around with your thumb in your ass, and there's
Yeah,
there's-
So
y'all
have you.
stood there.
You guys
Zombies.
have been standing there the whole time too.
Well, 2 wrongs don't make a right, sir. Now do they?
Exactly.
I was getting my gun. You already
They
had
just-
yours.
They just go past you. Then they're like, I don't have time for this. Then just go towards the other
Okay,
wall.
so as the person who would do or oversee the upkeep on this, what I'm assuming is a wooden wall.
No, it's concrete.
Fuck! Are you kidding me? Why would there be a concrete wall? Come on.
They stacked up the barricade things and made walls out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Lame.
Why would you make it out of wood?
Well,
It's a replenishment
okay.
resource.
I think I would still oversee the upkeep of it. So,
Story
would
checks
I
out.
know
Yeah.
of a good place to maybe sneak through?
Yes, but it wouldn't be on that wall. It would be like back in the construction area, like where you guys just were before.
Of course it would. Well, we have guns now. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's so the other squad gets up there.
Squad.
Booth and Feaster, and the one other guy that was up there is just like, okay, well the other group's here. And he leaves, and the other squad gets up there and they're looking there like, I don't see anything.
Yeah, us either. Here, we'll go check it out. You guys go back.
You mean check it out?
I mean, there's like a wood line over there, right?
No, we cleared it all out to use for stuff in here, and also so we could kill zombies.
Well, let's go back to the other wall. Lead the way.
And they turn and they go towards the
just
other
stay.
wall.
Idiots.
I mean, they're gonna call the 2 guards that left to go back though. So
We have time.
In the meantime, we'll escape.
sure,
We tiptoe, really, really tippingly.
okay,
Yeah, I take him to the place where we can get through.
okay.
Someone's a smuggler, and I'm a
I can smuggle anything in this anus, buddy. You just hand it to me.
I'm a scavenger. Is there
Spit
some
on
sort
it
of like
first, though.
underground network of like tunnels or anything that we're aware of?
So yes, there is a tunnel that you can use to get on the other side of the wall. It's like it's sort of like a sewage tunnel
Take that, Charlie.
that'll pop out on the
Come on.
northeastern side of the encampment. So out like 100 yards away from the camp.
Come on, enter William's Wonderland.
Oh, William, does it have to be the poo tunnel?
It's a scale model of my anus. This tunnel.
Hundreds of
Don't worry
yards
about
long.
it. Just slide on
Looks
in.
really
It-
inflamed.
It's ready for you.
Why is it so red?
Because he keeps picking at it.
Tabasco. I cleanse it with Tabasco.
I mean, did you guys want to try to go to the research facility, or are we just gonna hightail it?
I couldn't make heads or tails of a cure if I tried. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'm just a bartender, man.
Yeah, I'm not
This
a.
place is clearly done for.
I didn't do
Oof,
good in
knows
science.
medicine.
Maybe we
Boof
after,
does know medicine.
After the place is overrun, we could always come back later and sneak in when there's less armed guards.
Pick over the corpses of our fallen comrades. Genius.
There'd be less armed guards, but there'd be more of those mushrooms.
That's
so.
true. There'd be a
Well,
lot more.
do they stay in put, or they just like go away?
They don't like go away. A lot of
so, like-
times they like to lie in wait for people.
Yeah, but if there's no food, they're going to keep marching on.
Some.
Most of them, you say.
Yeah, most will march on eventually.
Shit, guys, this might be our only chance. Because, like, if this gets overrun and this is the cure, like, maybe we need to bring this to the other people. Like, maybe this is our purpose.
Purpose.
Very well. Surely I have a contact at the research facility that I bring booze to from now and then from outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so,
can,
like,
wave me on.
and we should just grab all of our drugs and booze and make this drop, right? Because, like, otherwise we could take it with us. I just really don't want to go down the poo tunnel is what's going on here.
Oh, that's how we're going out. Don't be shy.
But maybe we go into the research facility also.
But yeah, you have definitely
either way, we're going out
delivered
the
to
back door.
people in the research facility before. So you definitely have a contact in there.
Nice.
Good old Greg.
Good old
He's
Greg.
always
Old
always
Greg.
been there to
Drunk old
receive
Greg.
things from me.
Does he like Baileys?
Calling in the favor, Gregory.
He's got to stop the shakes, so.
Shake it once and twice more than that. You're playing with it.
So you're going to collect your drugs and booze to go try and convince Greg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So
One last
as you
favor.
go to collect your stuff, you hear a lot of screaming as it sounds like those mortar shots from the zombies have started to hit the wall.
Ruh-roh.
So at that point, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. As you know, we do extra episodes for the patrons on a bi-weekly basis, and this month is no different as we have a special DM. It is none other than he who is Steve. Or Steve, since he's part of the show, or he who is pissed, depending on, when you're listening to the show. But, so, we're doing a little bit of a, it's not Thanksgiving themed this time, it's Black Friday themed. Here's a clip.
And you see the tea stands like with that hold clothing that hold shirts and pants and everything kind of shimmy,
Sure.
almost like the stay out of the long grass. The
Like it's the Bay
Velociraptor
Bridge?
from the Lost.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the two tea stands in front of you, the party, burst apart. And there is Tim standing in front of you.
Oh, fuck.
Half of his face is just kind of peeled off and hanging.
Bro, Tim.
Are you ready for some team building exercise?
Where'd you get those turkeys?
Hey, let's go on a bong run, dude.
Ballsmark doesn't sell them. I got them at Walmart. Don't tell anybody. We don't. It's not a competitor. We don't sell turkey.
I'm
You're
telling
bringing
Bilal.
outside goods
Yeah.
inside
Wow.
a store? Tim?
We didn't have all the ingredients necessary for the sacrifice, Brian.
Oh yeah, and Kevin was judging me for having 2 jobs.
Yeah.
We have to talk about your performance.
Yeah, that's why I try and avoid Black Friday at all costs. If you want to hear the rest of that episode, as well as the second episode, as well as the thousands of hours of content that we've got over on patreon.com/botchedpodcast, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. All right, back to the show. And we're back. It sounds as though the horde is getting closer and closer. And while they're firing off hundreds, thousands of rounds, shooting off explosives, everything they have at this horde, it looks like there may just be too many. And with the discovery or emergence of these certain mutations, makes defense even more impossible. So that's going on. But you guys collect your stuff.
Yeah,
I'm saying by the time you get to the research facility, the wall is starting to be overrun with these mortars.
And, I mean, it was quick for us to get the stuff because I've got a good bug out, drug out bag.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just wanted to get that in.
Sure.
Drug out bag.
Drug out bag.
Sure. So you, William, you know the best way to contact old Greg is through a radio frequency. Like you have a standard walkie-talkie radio thing, and you know that you have to turn it to 879.
Oh, I was going to say 1337 hertz.
87.9.
87.9.
Today's greatest smuggling hits for your
Oh,
ears.
also Delilah at 8 o'clock p.m.
Today's greatest smuggling hits.
Old Greg Reich. This is the summer of 79. So you hit off the, what is that thing on the walkie-talkie? It just
Over.
makes like a noise,
Pager.
or are you just sending out a message? What are you doing?
I say, I get on, and I use our famous code. The fungus flies at midnight.
Shave and haircut.
That's not Greg. That's not the right response.
And what does he normally
Who
say
is
back
this?
to you?
And the chud squawks silently.
After a few moments, you just hear a whispered, and the chuds talk silently. What's going on, William?
Look.
You just dropped off a shipment. I haven't gotten the shakes again yet.
Surely you want to prepare
What's going on out there?
in case. Look, there's lots of stuff going on, but here's what I need. Look, listen.
Tell him I found
I'm listening.
Very carefully. All right.
Who's whispering
I got a big load in the old keister. Don't worry about that. I got a big load in the old keister, and I got to
What?
drop it off in your man toilet.
Oh.
But I need to get inside the research facility. Can you know you can. Greg, do not fuck me here, Greg. All right? Do I look like I want to be fucked on this radio?
Well, no,
Do I look like
Because you got an
that'll
ass
ruin the
full of
booze.
drugs.
Yeah, that'll ruin the drugs.
That will break
absolutely.
the package.
Yeah,
And it'll be
then they're
all-
inside you.
Then I'll have to do you
Yeah, then I gotta snort your asshole.
again.
Who knows how long? Yeah, I remember 2 years ago.
Tell him you got Feaster's private stock.
I got Feaster's Reserve. I know how much you love it.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
I got the source straight from the source, man.
Is Feaster's there?
I'm here, man.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
10-year Mr. Peepers
I owe
edition.
him money.
I don't care about that anymore. If you let us drop all this load, you're forgiven.
Why do you keep talking about it like dropping loads? I just want
thought that
drugs
was
and
the tag
alcohol.
Greg, don't turn into a prude on me now, okay?
Look, man, I'm really high and I want to
Okay.
party.
I can let you in the visitor's bathroom. Okay, it's right inside the entrance. You just drop whatever loads, and I'll have you out. Okay, in, load, out. Okay, done.
All right. So, well, I'll meet you. I'll meet you in the usual place in the, obviously the front entrance, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So while I'm walking over there, I'm gonna grab out of my pack one of the bottles of Feaster's Reserve that I keep in there,
Okay.
and a roll of duct tape, and I'm gonna make a makeshift liquid silencer. Just screw it onto my pistol there.
Okay. Roll me survival.
Sure. Oh, that's a non-natural 20, sir.
Yeah, you do it. You've done
I've
this.
done this before.
You've done this a few times.
Absolutely.
And so the facility, it's a very large building, but they have lined the outside of it with razor wire and whatnot. The entrance itself looks like they're thick, heavy glass doors that are bulletproof, so no type of assault's probably going to break through that easily anyways. And you see that on the inside of the glass, you could see that old Greg has sort of convinced the front guard to sort of go away for a second.
Well, he's part of the pay.
And
He's on the take, right?
Yeah, you see him hand the guard something or other, and the guard walks away for
It's
a little bit.
Adderall.
And old Greg comes over, and he uses his key card to like open the door. He's just like, "Hey, you got the stuff?"
I shift awkwardly in my nether regions.
Oh,
you know
you
it.
do. Okay.
Ugh.
Man, it's fucking chaos out here because
dude.
you just hear screaming and gunfire and all that stuff. It's just like,
It's chaos in my guts, man. I gotta go. Let's do it.
okay. And he, why are there so many of you? And he just ushers you all in.
Everybody's on the up and up, man. It's cool.
So I wanna. Go ahead.
No, it's just we went to the Olive Garden recently, so we're all family now.
Yeah. Fucking hate the Olive Garden.
Greg, I found the mother load in an Olive Garden bathroom is what Boov is trying to say.
Yeah, we were in there robbing.
Okay, that's fine. Come on. And he walks in front of you, and it looks like on the left there's a visitor room bathroom, and he opens the door for you guys.
As soon as he opens the door, I shout, "Red team, go!" And I push him in, and everybody knows
What?
the signal.
I'm gonna grab his key card off his belt,
Okay.
like the pat.
And as I push him in, I'll push my bottle silencer against his head and
Whoa.
squeeze off around.
Okay.
Oh,
So, just roll an attack with
killed him?
advantage.
I was gonna give him drugs. I thought we were cool.
Well, drugs. No, we need those drugs to trade on the outside.
Well, you just wasted a bottle of reserve, so.
Oh my goodness! I rolled at advantage. I rolled a botch and a natural 20.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, it puts a round right through his temple. You hear a very brief breaking sound, a little splash, and he just goes down.
Oh wow. I was not ready for that.
reach.
Not ready for
I
that.
will reach around the door and just flip the lock and close the door.
Occupado.
Okay,
Yowza.
you do that.
Shit.
You close
Do
the door
not
as
go in there.
the puddle of blood is expanding around the head of the scientist buddy, old Greg.
Oh, can we? Oh, it's all over his coat. We can't wear the coat now. Shit.
We already closed the
Do you
door.
have a coat?
His lab coat. I mean, we have. Okay, so what's your plan? What's
He's
your
not
plan?
he's not a scientist. He's a guard. Look, we got the key card. We got the guns. These scientists ain't armed.
You're right.
They're academics. They don't believe in guns.
Wait, are we doing a heist right now?
We're gonna go steal the cure stuff, and then we're gonna get the freak out of here. The apocalypse is no excuse to curse.
Okay. So, how do you know where you're going in here? None of you have ever been in this facility before.
There's one of those mall maps
Yeah, I was about to
just
say.
sitting here.
Yeah.
There's-
Operation
Here.
Robert Smith needs no map.
There's like signs on the walls that tell you like which direction which like wings are, but you don't. That's from before times. You don't know if that's like up to date.
I'm
or-
gonna go on the security system computer and
Yeah, there's a terminal here that we can hack, right?
We've got to
Choose
find
key
the
card on it.
safe right now.
So the way they had to do electricity, they basically save it only for the most important items within the building.
So we just go where the lights are.
most of the computers are not functioning, and like no computers in this area are functioning. The locks on the doors work. The lights are on like a generator. Probably the only other electricity is for the back in the various labs as they run experiments.
So we
and
go to the
stuff.
back where the labs are.
I mean, there's a
We
door.
just got to get somebody who can tell us. We don't need to know, right?
Surely
Sure.
right inside the first door, surely there's some sort of clean room where we can grab either bunny suits or bubble suits.
Yeah,
or,
There
or-
is
or
a clean
lab
room.
coats.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We're
Okay.
gonna suit up.
So you're
smart, William.
Are you taking lab suits or hazmat suits?
Hazmat for sure.
Hazmat. We need
Okay.
to cover up all this this
yeah.
mess. In
We can say that there's a
facial area.
we can say there's a containment leak that way and usher everybody out. Is there like an alarm somewhere?
Oh.
Look, keep an eye out for an alarm, guys.
Oh, there's alarms.
Yeah.
There's little alarms on the walls that you could trigger.
Well, let's get suited up first.
Okay. So to get to the clean room, you have to actually go through a room that sprays you down.
Mm-hmm. I
Just
feel safe
as you go through.
Fuck, I ain't had a shower in weeks.
You feel it's very refreshing, kind of. What?
I just said, fuck, I ain't had a shower in weeks.
already. Yeah, this
there
is
you go.
nice. This is real
When
nice.
you go through, that's so the very next room is where you can get the hazmat suits.
do I have to stay in there longer than everyone else?
You feel as though something is dying inside
Is
you.
there any way that I can dex away from this?
Dodge the clouds
Yeah.
of pressurized
Yeah, I'm gonna
cleaning
try
agent.
to do that.
Sure.
You just do a barrel roll through it. It actually makes you more clean.
$20.
$20.
That's my final offer.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Not
but
gonna go any higher.
Send it to him via Venmo.
I'm gonna say you duck around, but it's pressurized air, so you
Even with
don't.
a 20?
Was it a nat 20?
No.
No.
You don't dodge air. Pressurized air.
Botch is moving to the pay-to-win system, where if you give Dennis a $20 bill, he lets you
I'll
succeed
think
your
about
stat
it.
roll.
Yeah, no. Which one? You want a nat 20? Yeah, $20. 20 for a 20, I say.
$1 for every move of the die.
That's
that it needs
right.
to go.
Yeah. I like this. I like this system. I'm gonna implement it immediately.
Patreon.com/botchpodcast.
Um,
Boofcast.
So you try and dodge the air, but it doesn't seem to work, and you
Boof, what are you
feel
doing, bud?
gross
Ugh.
because you feel cleaner than you've felt in a
How's the
long time.
walls look?
Closing in.
Threatening, like they're watching you, judging how clean you are now.
While Boof's freaking out at the walls, we're all putting on hazmat suits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put one of those on too.
Okay. I mean, if you can just put it on.
Put
Just
my
keep
hazmat
thinking.
suit on the same as everyone else.
One leg at a time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Except I'm putting the up part on the down and the down part on the up.
So your
No.
butt
Not
is
like
in
that.
is
Not like
in the
that,
helmet, and you look through the crotch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a handstand and walk my way through.
Fucking
it.
ass face over here.
That won't stick
We-
out. No one
we
will
help
know.
Boof.
It's fine.
Yeah. Boof, no.
Sure.
Let me tape that up for you, bud.
Put this one on
normally
your
just wear it.
head.
Now you got both of them in one leg, Boof. Come on.
Where am I gonna put my kilt? Who's gonna hold my kilt?
Kilt.
Yeah, I wear
His
a kilt.
utila
It'll
kill.
roll up as you pull it. As you pull the pants up, it'll roll up to
Yeah.
your waist.
Yeah.
You're good.
naturally.
There you go.
All right, sorry guys, you're gonna have to see a lot more of Boof than you're ready for.
I mean,
we've
not
seen
like
it
we
before.
haven't.
I ain't seen before.
Yep. You get drunk every Thursday. It's fine.
Boof and the buff, as they say. So
It's a movie I'm making.
Sorry.
yeah.
Guys,
Ken Burns might
Les
pick it up.
we can just
Come on, dearest Boof.
make a little
My
plan
dearest
here.
Boof.
There's a little plan. William, I think you have the right idea of this kind of situation. You're very procedural
Clearly.
and professional. So if we just fall in behind him and we try to, everybody looks soldiery, I guess, and then we'll pull an alarm, maybe.
So
Guns at low ready. Take a diamond formation. And
So-
let's sweep these halls.
in this room, it looks like towards the door there seems to be some sort of camera or something like that, and you hear an automated voice come over and say, "Before exit is allowed, please use scan." And you can see that there's like a little device next to the door. It looks like the same thing that the doctors use to put on your head, and it determines whether or not you're infected.
Oh, doctors put on your head. I was like, what?
When you first came into the encampment.
Yeah.
So you obviously have to take the helmet off the suit, but you just boop. If you put it on there, it'll tell you if you're clean or not.
I do it.
Yeah, let's do that shit.
I do it.
I do it.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. When all four, you hear a clicking noise, and it looks like the doors have unlocked, so you
Helmet
can
up.
leave. There are 2 windows on the doors, so you can see that there is actually a lot more activity beyond these doors. It's all scientists, though, so it's all lab coats. You don't see anybody with guns at this point, no armed guards or anything right there.
Just us.
Just you guys in that room. And so that's what you can see looking out of that room. So how do you want to proceed?
Get to Alarm Town, guys.
Shall
You
we
want to go?
talk?
You want to trip the alarm feasters?
Either we're going like full like bank robbery heist style, or we're going alarm style. It's up to you guys.
How many labs are back here? And do they all seem to be working on other things?
You can't
Like
see
different
from
things.
there.
Okay.
You're just looking down a hallway. It's a very large facility, so it could be, dozens, hundreds of labs. You're not sure.
Feaster, before we start pulling old screamy horns, we should probably try to figure out which one of the labs back here that they're working on the old cure.
That's a great idea, Boof. What if we find like a containment case, and we try to tell people that it's a sample from the front and it needs to be analyzed immediately, so that they can take us to the right lab.
Or
Sounds
we
like
can.
a good
well,
idea.
no, that is good. Yeah.
But no, what you got to say, child?
No, I was just gonna say if anybody asks, we tell them we're here to protect them because some shit's going down outside.
Oh, that's
that's also
a
great.
great idea
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But that doesn't get us to where we need to go.
Correct. Yeah.
Why not? Porque no los dos,
Ah.
Right.
I would say.
Yeah, we have a sample, and we're here to secure the perimeter.
We're here to secure you and your samples in perpetuity.
So
That means forever.
take the 6 samples to the secure location because there's a breach.
Yeah.
Nice. All right,
Naturally.
William, you're in charge. Go.
Oh God! All right, let's do
Are
it.
you are you proficient in persuasion or deception?
I am proficient in both persuasion and deception.
I will give you advantage on all of your persuading and
Hell
deceptioning rolls.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna walk through these halls and see if we can find one of them science tabs.
Oh, so there are quite a few, going through the hall. I would say at any given time you see at least 10 or so When you get to, so it looks like a Y section when you leave
Like the
that room.
YWCA?
Like a Y section of hallway.
Okay.
Like it goes
Like a
left
fork.
and right. Yeah, like a fork.
All right.
Looking to the left,
What do we have in Gettysburg?
it,
You haven't seen the YWCA?
That's the Young Women's Christian Association.
There you go.
I understand what
the
it is.
hallway looks like it goes hundreds of yards. To the right, the hallway looks like it only goes about maybe 100 feet at that point. So it's definitely not as long to the right as it is to the left. Most of the medical staff or the scientific staff, they all seem to be on the left side of that big long hallway. On the right side, it looks more like armed guards and more administrative types.
I think so hard with my thinking muscle.
So you guys are standing
Greg-
there. Somebody comes
Greg-
over to you guys. Like, are you guys? Okay, you guys got the containment suits. Okay, follow me. We got to. I know exactly what you're here for. Come on,
Yes,
let's go.
we are here for that. We are
Yep.
coming with you.
And
I
so-
am human male bird ready.
Do you say that?
I am
No.
ready to
I'm
play
human
your
male ready.
human
Do
tetherball.
you say that?
I see Boof about to talk because he has a little twitch because he's got social anxiety. I just
You put a
hit him.
hand over his
Just
bubble.
punch him in the stomach.
Keep. Yeah. No.
Do these suits have gloves?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
there
gloves.
has been.
What? Do they have gloves?
You like duct tape the glove to the suit in triplicate.
I got a bone saw as a hate.
It's okay. The glove is just floppy over top of it.
It's just limp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have taken it off.
yeah.
There's
So
snot all
you
over
just
my
have
bubble
you just
now.
have a floppy
Sure.
floppy
So
hand.
you just have a limp hand.
Well, he's not holding it up. He's like putting it to his side.
I know, but I'm just saying it's
I'm
limp.
holding it up.
It's just limp.
This
Hey,
is how I walk.
what's going on?
There's no need to shove it in our
As
face.
it flops around.
Sure.
Oh, nimbly bimbly.
Yeah. So this scientist seems to be leading you further down the hallway. And you see numerous glass doors on your left and right. Some doors are completely sealed off. There's no glass whatsoever, and they have lots of various colored warnings on the doors. It seems like they have a tier system for danger, and it kind of goes the same as wildfire. So, green, yellow, orange, red, that whole jazz.
I sneakily whisper to Feaster to keep an eye out for that package we delivered earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
One of the rooms that you walk by, you notice that it appears as though they are doing some sort of study on the infected. And from the brief moment you're there, it looks like they're spraying the infected down with something or other, but you can't tell what it is. Another room you walk by,
It's powdered sugar.
sure,
Gotta try everything.
looks more like a liquid, but
The zombies
corn
hate
syrup.
the powdered
corn
sugar.
syrup. They hate
Until
corn
you know what
syrup.
the cure is. Until you know what the cure is, you don't know what the cure is.
That's right.
Right?
Exactly.
He's a scientist at heart.
It's bowl milk.
Sure.
Bull weevil milk.
Yeah. And then other areas you walk by, it looks like they're doing dissection of organs or studying like fungal growth itself in like glass containers, stuff like that. They're taking you down to the far end where all the sealed doors are, though, where all the warnings are very, very high. So they take you to a red door. And they're like, okay, so you guys have your collection gear?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have a gun? That's not... Why do you have a gun?
It's part of his collection.
No, you can't collect with a gun.
Sorry,
He's a weapon collector. Don't
no,
chain
no.
him. Everybody has a hobby.
there's a breach going on the front gate, and we came in fast. Do you have a spare set here?
There's probably... Do any of you have your collection gear?
No, we were in a hurry.
Hold up my bones. Bone saw.
Real big hurry. We just had to get the hazmat fast.
Okay, fine. Inside there might be one or two. You can use one of those. That should work for
He's
now.
a wrestler.
So just go in there and do that. So he slides his key card through the door and it goes bing dong and just opens and like a low mist rolls out a little bit. He's like, okay, be in and be out real fast. You don't want to stay in there for too long. I would say no longer than like a minute.
That's as long as I ever last anyway.
So yeah, so he tells you guys to get in there.
Well, then you might really know what it's like.
To be a sad man behind boof eyes,
No, never last, you asshole. That's as long
behind
as
moosh eyes.
So yeah,
Then you
God
really
damn
might
it.
know moosh what it's like.
so you guys
Moosh it's like.
are going into the room or no?
Yeah, we have to commit to the bit. Let's go.
Yeah.
So you all enter into the room, and it appears to be another sort of contained room with more sliding doors, but there do appear to be surgical instruments as well as test tubes, beakers, flasks, all kinds of different collection equipment, metal trays, different things.
Oh, not like
Sterilized boxes with labels on
that
them.
kind of collection.
Yeah.
Got it.
What'd you think?
I was thinking like man catcher things, like a pole with a loop on it.
We're gonna
Because they've got like live specimens or something.
Some of them do,
yeah. So we're gonna just be the dog catchers of the
That's what I
zombie
assume is
apocalypse.
gonna happen. I don't have my rat bat, but I guess we can go in.
Okay.
I got my possum mace. So, all right.
So are any of you guys picking up the equipment that's in there?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not?
Okay.
Yeah, I can do science.
up the
I'm gonna
illusion.
do
And then
it
there's-
right now.
A big red button.
Do like an intelligence check to try to grab the right thing,
Sure.
or like an insight.
Intelligence. Insight is to determine the inner workings of people. So
An
we
intelligence.
have this
check.
conversation every season, but
Got it. Intelligence of 17.
oh yeah, you're. I mean, they're all used to collect. You're not sure what you're collecting, but all of this is used to collect something or other.
Like fungus, maybe.
Could be fungus, could be liquids, could be flesh, materials. You're not
Okay.
sure what.
We got a wide assortment of.
Yeah, but there's like tweezers, there's knives, all kinds of stuff.
Vials.
Scalpels, vials.
I feel comfortable.
And there's a lot of warnings on the door. Beyond this point, you must be wearing a hazmat suit for your own safety. That sort of thing. Hit the red button for entry. The doors slide open again. This room is much darker, has a sort of a deep kind of reddish color to the lights.
Hey,
And it almost looks like there's snow
it's foreboding.
everywhere
Oh, shit.
around you. It looks like,
shit.
but it's green.
Is this the upside
It's
down?
just flying all over the place. It kind of looks like the upside down. There's fungus flying around all in there anyways. You notice in the back there seems to be a shape that's not easy to see from because of the way that the light's situated.
I take my binoculars out.
It's still
Doesn't
dark.
really help with darkness.
dark.
What do I say?
Darkness.
Imprisoning
Imprisoning you. All that you see, absolute horror.
Under.
I turn on the obvious installed headlamp in my
Tink.
Sure.
in my bubble suit.
You do that, and you can see at the other end of the room, it appears as though there was one of the zombies, but the zombie is sort of grown into the wall.
Sweet.
Nice.
And it looks like the person was sitting down on the ground. They don't seem to be moving. They're sort of slumped over.
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean.
but
Dead Man's Chest.
but their head is sort of like exploded out onto the wall, and it looks like there's a fungal growth out, and there's these big pulsating polyps,
Gross.
and the other limbs are also you can make out the various bits of the
Make out them
person.
bits.
You can make out with those bits if you want,
Oh wow.
All right.
but he's more of a. It looks like he exploded almost.
Okay.
You think he's gonna be okay?
Well, old Boof here is going to put on some medicines on him, and I'll get him right back in no
Keep your
time.
helmet on,
Put a
Boof.
couple of tourniquets on his organs there.
Yeah.
It'll probably be fine.
I guess we should try to everybody collect something different so that we have all our bases covered.
I get those. I call dibs on the pustules.
Okay.
That's great for
Yep,
everyone. That's,
you can have that.
You go to those
Absolutely.
pustules. I'm going to try to pick something out of the air. Floating
Okay.
stuff out of the air.
Sure. Any of you going over to the body?
Yeah, that's what I'm going
Oh,
over
okay.
there, yeah.
When you go over there, you can see that because he was sort of turned a little bit, so you couldn't see it as well from the entrance. But it looks like his entire torso has like burst open, and like it's like a very intricate and kind of beautiful in a fucked up way fungal growth like growing out of his chest. But you can also see each individual organ is still writhing around and moving almost
gross.
independently.
Nope. I'm glad Boof's doing
And
that.
they're also covered in some sort of fungal mold, but it almost looks as though each one is its own independent thing that's moving around. But it doesn't look like this guy's alive, but his organs are still moving
You
around.
should try to talk to him.
I lean back and I just reach for the liver and just kind of
Get a little piece.
pluck it.
Okay.
A little liver piece.
So you go with the tweezers?
Yeah, I grab a liver with tweezers. Correct.
Okay, so when
The
you
largest
poke it,
internal organ. but
it
sure.
makes like a shrieking noise and
Oh.
recoils away from your tweezers. Like
Oh, it's a thing.
and
It's a
like
thing,
seems
y'all.
like it curls around on the inside of this guy's, whatever's left of him when you try and do that. And you just see like it almost looks like snakes on the inside of him. That's like his
I
guts.
do not want
You
that.
got to commit to the
he's
whole.
got hot
If
snakes.
you had held the tweezers hard, it would have
got-
pulled a
This is
piece off.
Leave me alone, feaster. This is not the doomsday I prepped for. Holy shit.
He's got a liver full of hot
And
snakes.
there's a timer on the wall as well, big red letters counting down from a minute. So it's been
20
about
seconds?
10-ish seconds so far.
Here,
walking
feaster,
in
you do
here.
it. You do it. You
Okay,
do it.
here I give him the vial that I got from one of the
I'll hold
air
the vial.
thingies.
Yes. I'm a good holder.
Everybody, you just gotta everybody go in hard and get a piece of whatever. I'm going for the heart because
Okay.
liver's fucked. I guess.
All right.
Dex
Sure.
that I'm proficient
I'm a
in. It's a
surgeon,
Dex
I can-
attack.
Yeah.
Literally,
I got a
could
12.
Pull this out.
It's
You're
stationary.
you're cutting it up.
You think the heart is stationary, but when you actually go after it, it almost looks like it opens up with like spines and tries to bite at you instead. Like it grew a mouth or something. It doesn't bite you,
Well, because I'm holding a scalpel.
yeah, but
Does
it
it bite the
bites the
scalpel?
end of the scalpel.
And can I like slice off a piece while it does that?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
You sort of slice a little bit and yeah.
Put it in the vial. There, I did it. Everybody else, your turn. I've done it
How's-
twice now.
How's this guy's feet look?
The shoes are sort of got little bursts of fungal growth, like little oranges
I'm
and
gonna
whites.
cut his shoes off.
Like his leg,
can't
like
have
his
those.
foot, or
His
the shoe.
shoes. I'm cutting his shoes off.
You might be able to pull the shoe off.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, strength.
Just gonna pull
Boob's
that.
being weird.
Now you're down to 40 seconds.
24.
Oh yeah, you just yank it right off. You hear a snapping noise, as you're thinking it's got the foot inside still.
All right, I'm good to go.
You can't take
Wings.
that out of here, Ben.
My name's not Ben.
Old Ben. Of course I know him. He's me.
William's looking away and he says, Boof, make sure to snap a couple pics for your fungal feet OnlyFans.
I've got a fungal
You know how much money
fetish.
that makes us.
My sketchins.
Yeah.
Charlie, you wanna go for a vital organ instead of whatever the fuck these two fucks are
I mean,
doing?
I think I was just gonna try and swab it, like in the lung area region thingy. Is that
A lung swab sounds
right?
great.
Yeah,
could do a swab.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
probably way
and
smarter
put it
than
in
what
the
I did.
tube. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. So you actually can see into like the throat has opened up too, so you can see the tops of the lungs, the larynx, just
Oh, he's thirsty.
trying to pump air into something. So you can just whoop right around in there. It doesn't seem to like it too much, but it doesn't like explode out of its chest or anything when you
The
do
whole
that.
time Charlie's just got her head to the side.
Sure. Down to 30 seconds now. Any other collections other than
I
a
think
foot
that's
and
enough
a shoe?
samples.
No, we got one each. Let's go.
Well, we gotta put. You get those foot into the vial, man.
Can I collect? Let me take one of those swabs.
Of
Swab.
I'm gonna take one of them swabs and swab around his
I swear to God.
Nose.
his eyeball.
okay.
All right. Fucking swab McGraw over here.
We went
did it.
so
He did it.
long. There were
what's-
so
hey.
many episodes
Jenna,
Charlie.
I want you to know,
that you
This
didn't
wasn't
do it
my
this
idea.
time. Thank you.
but I was hoping someone would, but
But
I
you
didn't
allowed
do
it to
it.
happen.
He
Yeah.
passed me a note,
I
Charlie.
did not pass a note.
Motherfucker.
I did not. Do not listen to that liar. I did not pass a note. So
Would Boof ever lie
So
to
like
you,
I said,
Charlie?
his head was sort of exploded open, and where the eyes are, it almost looks like when spiders build those real thick webs, it's like just like a white webbing looking thing over like the eye sockets. So when you go to put the Q-tip into that area, it almost looks like 20 white gooey slugs just pour out of the eye socket instead to just run away like from the eye socket. One of them does get stuck on the Q-tip and you sort of spear it a bit and it makes like a
Yeah, I'm gonna go in a little bit more.
sure.
And come out.
Oh, you go
Little bit
even
harder
further
now.
in. Sure.
Well, yeah, I figure if I
Yeah,
bring it
it's
forward,
it's
I would have
it's
more
making a lot of
momentum to bring it
gooey
Squelch,
squishing
squelch,
noises.
Squelch, squelch.
It's like putting a spoon into hot peanut butter.
Sure. And then, you pull it out. It's disgusting. So those little sluggy things, they went into the chest cavity somewhere, so you don't know where they went.
Just put it in the vial.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Guys, we gotta go. We got 30 seconds.
Could I, before those slugs go away, try to snatch one with the
Dex?
tweezers?
Well, good try. All right.
14.
You do manage to get one.
I'm gonna put it right into the
Okay.
vial and squeeze it out.
Down to 20 seconds left.
No,
Okay, I'm getting the fuck out. See ya.
Let's go. Let's leave.
And it looks like your suits are starting to get like little
Charlie!
faint patches of fungus on them.
Charlie!
Leaving.
Charlie!
I imagine she's already up.
She's in a trance. Charlie!
That is not Sleeping Beauty, Charlie. Don't kiss it.
Come on, we gotta get out of here, Charlie.
Yeah,
She's already at the
Charlie's
door.
already at the door.
Sure. So when you exit out of the room and you go in, are you still holding the foot?
Yeah, I'm bringing
No,
it.
do not bring that foot.
So when you enter into that other room, you were just sprayed heavily with some sort of like thick, viscous liquid.
You cannot have that foot in
The
here.
foot literally dissolves away.
Oh, no.
Just turns into nothing.
Do I still have another vial?
Your vial, what?
Do I still have another vial?
Yeah.
Can I scoop some of that liquid?
Disinfectant. Good idea.
Yeah,
Good
you could.
idea.
Very nice. Yes.
I'm gonna
Like
do
just the
that.
disinfectant?
I bet that tastes great.
Into a vial, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can just hold it up and it would probably spray it.
Yeah.
And then you seal it off, and you notice all the little fungal growths that were on your suits also just sort of away. And then it's a red light at first, and then
Roxy.
you get sprayed with water. You're guessing it just wipes off all the disinfectant, and then the lights turn to like a white or a blue color.
So is it like a pesticide I would put together? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, everything goes back to normal. And you hear a ding, 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 like a knock on the door outside. And they're like, "Did you get the sample?
Yup.
All right, just put them in the collection container in the room. It should be on your left side." And then on the left, you do see like bins almost. It says collections or whatever. And there's like a little date thing you can type in or.
Collections. I'm having flashbacks to all those phone calls I used to receive before the apocalypse.
Guys,
I hate Texas.
what if we kept one of the samples
The one with the slug on
to
it.
create an outbreak or something if we need
Why would we ever
Oh
want to
my
do that?
god. Yeah, that could backfire real big,
Well,
don't you think?
so like we're gonna do this and they're gonna usher us out of here, right? So we need
I've
something.
killed 2 men tonight, and that's horrible. What do you do?
Oh,
Oh,
excuse me.
that reminds me. You hear an alarm go off in the building.
Sweet.
I wonder what that's about.
You hear the guy go, put the samples in quick and get out. We gotta go.
We do that.
All right,
I'm
we do it.
gonna keep my vial.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm gonna
We do that.
slide a hand that vial.
Okay. You don't have pockets, but you just hold it
Well,
again.
he's got the floppy.
Yeah, you
glove
just
that he can
stick it
shove
in
into.
the floppy glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palm the vial.
Sure. Yeah, you can palm it. Anybody else trying to keep anything else?
No, I put mine
No.
in. I'm not.
I mean,
allowed
my
to.
little,
I
my thing of disinfectant.
I release my
Yeah.
disgusting
I'm not
vial.
trying to seal my fellow humans into a fate worse than death.
I'll prude. I have
them
another
in a
idea.
I'm gonna snort it.
I don't talk to you about your addictions. You don't talk to Boof about his.
So as the alarms are going off and the doors slide open, that's where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers. His Lord Majesty, Big Jim the Nut, Big John, Lord Chronic Skinner, God King Shandapanda,
Long may she brain.
Female Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Farnelli, and Snuggler Supreme. You want to support the show financially? You can do so many different places. Patreon.com/botchpodcast. $3 gets you into Discord. $5 gets you exclusive content. Botchpodcast/store. Ooh, boy, you can buy
got
some
stuff.
stuff that we're trying to get rid of. And also, if you want to do a one-time donation, you can do that over at paypal.com/botchpodcast.
That $3 level, totally worth it. We all play video games and watch movies and shit together. It's awesome.
You want
Every
to
day.
you want to support the show but can't do it financially? Head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Like a 5-star we may or may not have written already. I don't remember, so we're gonna do it again.
5 stars by Dr. Nebulon. 5/11/2020. It's like being there, ... without the liver damage. I'm only partway through season 1 and I'm hooked. Makes me want to dig out the old dice bag.
great DM, and super funny crew. They always seem like they have a great time, which means us listeners can't help but have a great time, too.
We salute you, Mary Theory. You are this episode's
Lone Survivor.
Thanks for the raid, Mary. Thank you to Gozer for our music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. You can support her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. And as always,
When you rip off the foot of a old crusty zombie so that you can get some extra material for your zombie foot fetish website, scream Botched, and you'll get some extra subscriptions.
And we'll fear you.
see you next week,
And
nerds.
we'll fear you. You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
Previously on Boof.
When is the next election for Boofington? Who's the current mayor? Because the mayor's dead. Who does it pass to?
It passes to the ticks while they invade.
Ticks have taken over.
Just wait.
They were
this
just- they were
place
just-
in.
They sense the weakness.
A ripple went out to the tick community. He's dead.
When
Time to take back what's rightfully ours.
well, only he who can and grasp
He
the,
who is ticks.
They were ringing their little tick church bells in celebration.
Isn't there like a meat hook in a stump in the middle of Boofington, and whoever can grasp the meat hook
Take it out as declared mayor. Unless it's a horse, then it's a mare. That's patreon.com/horsegirls.
I'm a patron now.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I bought a horse.
I bought a horse. All right.
Sure as fuck did.
glue buddies forever.